Greetings everybody, my name is Yarxio and welcome back to today's video of Sword of Justice. Now in today's video we're going to be going over the mechanics and guide for the Sundance Inner City raid. I did not get this one on stream, so I just decided to make a guide for you guys and get it out the way. So as you guys can see on screen, we have 5 markers up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is for the dance mechanic. So we target one dancer at a time. As you guys can see, the DPS we get out the way, so that way that people that's in the inner circle, they do get caught. And as you guys can see here, we target one dancer at a time. This way we can hurry up and maximize our damage output out for the rest of the dancers. That way we can get back to the boss quickly, because if you're all spread it out trying to focus a single dancer, then it won't really work well and time will just run out. Now as you guys can see in the top right left corner, you will see this rampage meter. The rampage meter is if you it pretty much is the last resort and you wipe. If that timer reaches 0, everybody will wipe and you will have to reset. Now this boss does have 3 attack patterns. As you guys can see on screen, she's going to do it. Nope, that's not it actually. She does a spin attack and like a long range attack and that everything in that manner. As you guys can see, she's doing it on screen right now. She did do it earlier as well. I just want to point that out, that you want to dodge that, because if you get hit by it, it does hurt and it does a lot of damage. Now for her next mechanic, she does have tornadoes that do spawn in the area. Once those tornadoes spawn, you want to be sure to kind of dodge those, because if you get hit by it, you will die and it causes a fairy feather to be used. Also, the other thing that you want to worry about is the Amires. As you guys can see on screen, there is a calm and Fantic Amire. Those two, they are not really important. You don't have to worry about those two. You can just continue to do your DPS on the boss. However, the only Amire that is important that you want to kill is the Obsessed Amire. The reason why is because that Amire can heal the boss, and it will cause a lot of problems for everybody, because that boss is NPC is healing the boss, and it heals a pretty good amount. So you want to make sure that that NPC is kind of wiped out. And as you guys can see here, she's finna spawn the Amires and the dancers at the same time. So as you guys can see, we went all the way to 1, took care of 1, and because she did spawn, we did hurry up and kill her first. 2, we went to 2, and as you guys can see, she's healing the balls. Right instantly she got wiped, so it was good that she was in that area. But that's kind of pretty much it of the mechanics, and I'm just gonna let you guys watch the rest of the video here, because it was pretty easy and pretty simple from there. Remember, do not get caught by the tornadoes. Be sure to dodge the tornadoes as well, and that's kind of pretty much it. Kill the Amire and, you know, save your people from the dancers. That's pretty much it of this first part. And yep, without further ado, I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of the video until we get to the second part of the boss. All right, guys. So pretty much for this boss here, which is the last boss, as you guys can see on screen, there is a total of 5 totals around the map. Okay. Now you guys can see these claws. You pretty much just want to stay away from the ghost claw so you don't get hit. But these totems play an important role here. I will talk about those in another part as we get there. But in here, you just pretty much want to get enough damage as you can, because this boss is tanky, really tanky. Now, when the Zither demons do spawn, you do want to kind of take them out and wipe them out, because they do throw AoE attacks. Other than that, you want to just keep on DPSing, and then you want to just dodge his ranged attacks, because they do hurt and they can kind of one-shot you. Now right here, once we get to the Pinnacle Thunderclap, you do want to kind of pay attention to this, because this part is important in the raid. Okay, so when people have the notes, right, that's coming up right here, he's going to give a random of 5 people, or pretty much the people that grab the notes at the beginning, their sheet to play. So as you guys can see on screen, it is A, G, E, C, and D. Those are all the notes that are on screen. Now you have 25 seconds to get into those, and if you don't get into those, the party will wipe on this part. So you want to be sure to get into this, but you don't have to get into it right away. As you guys can see, me and my crew, we did not. We kind of actually just kept damaging the boss and getting damage output in, and right when it was 5 seconds, so everybody got into their totems, as you can see, and it did break his guard. Now right when we break his guard, we continue on doing the damage. Okay, and after that, it was just pretty straightforward from there. No pressure, nothing crazy and anything in that manner. Now the part where he's about to laugh at life, it will spawn yin and yang symbols across the floor, and you want to dodge those. If you don't dodge those, you will get one shot, and you're finna see what those look like. Oh, right there, they do hurt, and it can wipe your whole entire party, and especially if you're on limited revives. If they wipe 6 people and you only have 5, you have to reset, unfortunately. But after that, it just kind of continues to repeat. You want to keep an eye out for the yin and yang stuff on the ground. Make sure that you're in your right part of the totem of your notes, because once you have your notes, it will tell you which one to go for, because it's all in order. Now you want to be sure to continue to dodge those, and be sure to dodge his long range attacks or his close range attacks, and then other than that, you're pretty much fine. But that's pretty much it. It repeats from there, and that's it. Yeah, but if you guys did kind of enjoy this video, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Be sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, and stay tuned for more Sword of Justice content. And I'm just gonna let the video continue in the background until it's over. And as always, I'll see you boys and ladies in the next one. Peace.